As you wake up once more, alone at the crossroads, you feel a surge of joy, of new hope, of excitement. Finally, the Crusader. The one you've longed for multiple journeys. Now he has joined the party. You rush to the crossroads, eager to begin this journey as well. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Lokiorn, and we are back at it in Darkest Dungeon 2, taking out a new named formation. And as you can see, we do have everyone's favorite beef boy, Reynold, who we're gonna immediately take into battle here. And as is off tradition in this sort of thing, we will take out a familiar formation. Interestingly, not one with the man-at-arms, but I can't not do the usual suspects. This is the original formation. This is the formation we all started with. It's just, it's too good not to. So we've got Iridia, our, I've got to remember how to do this. No, how do I do this again? He says, I'm rusty. We've got Iridia, our Seraph Vestal, the amateur armorsmith, Shroud Scrounger, Bon Vivant. Definitely going to leave that. We've got Paracelsus, who's currently a Wanderer, with Stress Knitter and Darkly Curious. I'm debating whether to keep her as a Wanderer or maybe run her as like an Alchemist. We are going after the... We are going after Resentment, so Alchemist is not the best. Surgeon's a little bit better, but we just did. I've recently done some Surgeon runs. Kind of want to take out an Alchemist, so I think we will. I will accept slightly less performance in the name of having a very heavy Blight-centric dealio here. And we'll set her up for success. Oh, in theory, we could be doing some cool Cause of Death things, which we might get to do with Reynold. So that's Paracelsus. Next up is Clive, our very, very long-running Highwayman. Sanguine and Vicious, Bon Vivant, Plague Eater Slayer. There's no reason to change what broken. And finally, Reynold, who is a Pillager Slayer and a Cultophobic. I do have all the hero paths unlocked, so we could just dive in, but I actually... in the name of kind of playing the character from the beginning, because this, like, I unlocked everything because candles don't mean anything to me. So, I just immediately go to whatever. We'll take him out as a Wanderer. We're going to take him out baseline. So, combo point generation is going to be a thing, which I think a few different of our characters can do. And there's definitely some trinkets we could be doing as well. Does Iridia have something that can generate combo points? No, she can, however, put some crit token on there and make him big. However, I do believe no, it's not highway robbery, not open vein. It's tracking shot. Maybe we try to bring in tracking shot. Where would we put tracking shot? I guess it would be out highway robbery in tracking shot. We'll give that a go. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. The usual suspects, the place we all began in Darkest Dungeon 1.
The leaves fall.
So, thinking about this formation as it stands in Darkest Dungeon 2, this is an interesting formation to evaluate because it's very similar to the unusual suspects. All we've done is trade out Barristan for Reynold, which I personally think, just what I've seen so far, and keep in mind this is a very limited data set right now, I think Barristan might be the stronger character. As heretical as that is, I think Barristan just does a bit more in Darkest Dungeon 2 because of the riposte, because of the ability for Reynold to really just bring the pain. It says here you're a heretic. The riposte and the tank ability of Barristan is just hard to argue with, and I don't think Reynold brings that same level. However, that's not to say this formation's bad. From a damage perspective, we have a ton of outgoing damage with the Crusader and the Highwayman. Concentrated a bit into the front two ranks. We're definitely more concentrated there. Who's up next? You're up next. But Reynold can't reach here, so let's just kill this guy. Definitely concentrated a bit more into the front two ranks. Particularly if we were running a surgeon, we'd be having a ton of damage output in the front two ranks. However, in general, we have good backline, front line. We have good everything reach, high damage output, kind of regardless of the hero paths. From a healing perspective, I mean, we have the Vestal and the we have the Vestal, the Plague Doctor, and now the Crusader. Realistically, that's the 3 best healers in the game. So, you know, it's really, you know, because the only one we're really missing is, like, the Occultist, and he's definitely, in my opinion, the weakest of the 4. So we have a ton of healing output. Now, granted, Reynolds is sort of locked away. We have to unlock it, but that's what we're going to be focusing on. And then from a stress healing standpoint, we actually have a slightly weaker bolster in Inspiring Cry. Plus the crit fishing from the Highwayman, and then technically the Vestal can stress heal, but that doesn't come up for me super often.
Fire and rot.
So yeah, we definitely have a very promising, kind of a very promising start for us, and a very strong looking formation. So Outpost. Ton of creature dens, oases, and avoiding the watchtower is easy. 3 candles I don't care about. I think we go to the Tangle, because this formation, particularly with an Alchemist Paracelsus, does quite well against the Dreaming General. Because Iridia can be our other person pinging the back line. And Reynold can't really reach the back line right now, but he technically can stun in some moments if we find a way to land some combo points, which Zealous Accusation can do. So we do have some potential here. So yeah, I think we go after the Dreaming General. Also worth noting, Reynold 2 speed, so Bulwark is on the table. Naked and Afraid we're not going to do. Again, we just don't care about the candles. Early Raven's Reach, that's pretty good on the old Highwayman. Icebox +2 quantity of looted food combined with which is the one that cares about food? Reanimated Rabbit. Ooh, Reanimated Rabbit flies directly in the face of getting the shield, though. I don't think it's a rabbit run. This might be worth taking anyway, but I don't think it's a rabbit run. A Say Gear for just all the relics in the world, or Stage Trunk for just, you know, tons of inventory space. The problem is we can't get Raven's Reach and get either a Say Gear or Storage Trunk, so well, I mean, let's start at the beginning. Let's start with food. Apples and cheese and 3 bread. We'll take that. We're gonna remember to apply the thing. Okay, we're much better. This can go on Reynold. Sure, why not?
Conventional.
Shrieker Trick doesn't really appeal to me. Crocodile. This isn't the formation for Crocodilian. Slime doesn't feel like it's a slime run. Carrion Eater's cute, but I don't think that's gonna do it for me. Pliskin's just always good. Tick is just kind of always good. Shambler is tempting. This doesn't feel like a Shambler run, though. Are we getting any luxury gear? We're not getting any luxury gear. Oh, we could get I don't know that I care about that. Maybe we just take the Tick. Yeah, we'll just take the Tick. The Tick's kind of a just passively good thing. It never feels bad. You never feel bad having the Tick. We could buy both these ballads. That actually seems kind of fun. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. Reynold and Paracelsus are now good friends. Reynold and Iridia are now good friends. Pop the Tick on because he's my buddy. Hello, Tick. And do I want this Raven's Reach? This does feel like worth having early. 20% extra damage on a character that's looking to deal it seems pretty good. Put our Icebox in. Put our Trinket on. Single there. Yeah. And I think that'll do it. All right, so mastery point time.
Practice. Improve.
Take aim not granting speed is a little disappointing, but it's still 2 crit tokens. That still feels like a really good early upgrade. And I actually kind of like the idea of upgrading Inspiring Cry early, because I don't think we need the damage output, because we'd be upgrading something like Plague Grenade, which improves a little, but not a ton. And that Inspiring Cry may actually help us land the plane of damage. Consecration of Light is another consideration, but I think we apply that once. Where in theory we could take aim multiple times in a fight. Not often, though. Often enough, though? Yeah, often enough, though, I think. All right, let's do that. All right, so this is the Unusual Suspects getting ready to head into the Tangle. Thank you all for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Let the YouTube algorithm know. I make content that you and people like you like to watch. Tune in next time as we get this run going. Till then, see ya.